Yo, what is up guys? This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mall channel, On Point Reviews, all day, every day. Welcome back yet again, everybody. If you are one of my old subscribers, I'm glad to have you guys back. And if you are new to the channel, if this is the first time you've seen my videos, I've got 400 plus videos on all the new stuff, all the stuff that you guys are very curious about. So make sure to hit like and subscribe to check those videos out on my playlist. Now today we're gonna talk about an exclusive designer fragrance, guys. And this is a rarity because I usually review niche perfumes, guys, okay? But today we're gonna talk about an exclusive designer fragrance, and this fragrance is from the house of Dolce Gabbana, and I believe this is an exclusive because actually I couldn't find this on any US site, and when I went to Harrods, it's sold out, okay? It's sold out at Harrods, online and in store. I knew somebody that went to the store over there. Sold out, guys, okay? And the only other place I was able to purchase this was in, of course, the Gulf. All right, so this fragrance I purchased through Dubai, that was shipped to me here in the US, guys, and I think it's available there and in Oman, but other than that, it's really hard to find online. Now, just in case this fragrance releases in the US and you're from the US and you're waiting, here's the review. The fragrance we're going to talk about today is called Dolce Gabbana The One Luminous Night. All right, Dolce & Gabbana The One Luminous Night. This fragrance right here, this is the box, this is the bottle, this is 100 ml EDP Eau de Parfum. So if you need decants, let me know on Instagram. This is an exclusive edition, and you can see right here it says exclusive edition. It's a blue bottle, and obviously this one is about that luminous night, the nice beautiful Arabian night with the you know, the full moon or something like that. Okay, so that's basically the inspiration to this. Now this fragrance right here, I always explain, you know, why I would get a full bottle of something like this, guys. All right, so if you follow my videos, you know I don't usually get designer scents. For the past how many years I've been running a business, so there was no reason to really buy any type of grabber that I would constantly put on because I'm headed to work. Now it's a different thing because now I'm on like all these orientations, and so, you know, I actually am looking for a scent that, you know, really performs great at work. And Dolce & Gabbana The One, the original, actually is the one that I remembered the most when I tried a lot of these famous designer scents that, you know, Fragcom has made very popular. Back in the day, I went to a Macy's and, you know, I tried the Chanel Allure Homme Sport Extreme, I tried your Sauvage, I tried all those other designer scents, and the one I remembered the most was actually Dolce & Gabbana The One. But it really wasn't enough to buy it at that time because, like I said, I had no use for a designer grabber, but eventually now I do. So this fragrance right here, we're gonna go talk about it today, but before I do that, let's spray this right now. And here's the sprayer. Not bad, right? Dolce & Gabbana The One Luminous Night. Let's go straight into the notes, guys. On the opening, you're going to get bergamot, you're going to get basil, and you're going to get black pepper, guys. All right, I think that if you guys are used to owning and using designer perfumes, I think that this opening right here is pretty redundant, guys, okay? And I've seen people say that this might be comparable to Paco Rabanne's 1 Million, and some people have tried to, you know, relate this to JPG, Le Male Parfum. So, I mean, definitely for me, okay, I'm not an expert at designer fragrances, but for sure, once you smell this opening, this sweet bergamot, classy opening with a little bit of spice, is really gonna remind you of maybe other designer fragrances. It's nothing new, it's nothing groundbreaking. It's also not the best part, I would say, of this fragrance. However, this opening is nice when it comes to usability. This opening is quite important because it's a fresh, spicy start, guys, okay? So you've got the beautiful basil with that classy bergamot and that black pepper. Again, fresh, spicy, invigorating. It's a beautiful, nice start. And again, if you're not really collecting designer perfumes like I do, this is great because now I don't have to buy other fresh spicy perfumes. Now here's why I really wanted this, okay? So on the mid of Dolce & Gabbana The One Luminous Night, you've got dates. And what are dates? Dates are your dried fruit that's very prominent in the Middle East, all right? So dried fruit, smells kind of sweet. When I saw the dates note here, I was really like, oh, this is very interesting. I want this now. And then the dates also comes with geranium as well as sage. And so in my opinion, guys, the aromatic side really comes out here at the mid with the sweetness of the dates. And it's quite prominent, actually. If you know what dates taste or smell like, you'll definitely pick it up here in The One Luminous Night. But at the same time, the geranium and the sage keep it aromatic and almost light, actually, as the dates are, you know, sweet smelling. So this fragrance, I would say, from the top to the mid, smells, you know, not so Middle Eastern, actually. It smells like a mass appealing designer that maybe you have smelled before, guys. It's not something that's gonna be foreign to your nose, but again, very, very usable because you've got fresh, spicy, and then it goes to sweet and aromatic. Now the dates right here, if you look at the fruit itself, it's amber colored, and this one actually bridges into your dry down notes or mid to dry down notes. You've got amber, you've got sandalwood, you've got incense, guys, okay? And for me, the proportion here on the base notes is mostly gonna be amber wood, okay? So it's gonna be amber and sandalwood together. That's really the most potent part of the mid to dry down. And I would say that the incense part of Luminous Night is there, but I mean, it just adds a slight smoky dimension to, you know, the mid to the base notes. But ultimately, it's going to be your sweet, warming amber wood, okay? Amber and sandalwood together on the base notes. So the thing I really like about Dolce & Gabbana The One Luminous Night is that there's a dichotomy here, okay? It's like a 1-2 punch, actually. You have a fresh and spicy part, okay, which is the first part. You've got your bergamot and your pepper and your basil, and then you've got, you know, your aromatic bridge, but then you also have the amber, sandalwood, and incense, warming, sensual, sexy, romantic, right from mid to dry down. And so when it comes to usability, this one is amazing, right? Because you can wear this at basically any time of the day, whenever you feel like it. And this is a fragrance that actually changes shades eventually as the hours pass by. So you're never too young or too old to wear Dolce & Gabbana The One Luminous Night. I think that you can take advantage of that dichotomy when you're wearing it all day. But if I had a choice on where you would wear this, definitely it would be nighttime or, you know, late afternoon to nighttime. This is a fragrance that, I mean, some people will say is a clubbing perfume, but you know, they really don't have experience at the club, or they don't really succeed at the club. Anyways, for me, guys, this is great for nightlife, you know, and at some point, of course, nightlife will return, and this is something that you can use for nightlife for sure. On top of just the nightlife, I think that this is something that you can wear on the dinner time, like before going out at the club. You know, when you meet your friends, you have dinner at some posh restaurant before you guys head out at the club. This is something you can wear right then and there, enjoy it indoors, and then head out at the club and still smell amazing. Because like I told you guys, both sides of this, you're gonna get sweetness, you're gonna get some spice, you're gonna get some aromatic notes. And so, I mean, this is really great, guys. Really, from dinner to club, maybe till after that, you know, you can use this fragrance. Now, I know that this fragrance right here is seemingly an Arabic type fragrance, guys. And as you know, I have been trying out other Arabic grabber fragrances, and that's another reason why I bought this. One of my favorite grabbers right now that's sort of like Arabic in nature is your Kajal Om 2. I did review this recently, and I do wear this quite often, but I'm telling you, this one here is fresher, okay? This is fresher than this one. Although this one is a really great grabber for me, this one right here is a lot more fresh than Kajal Om 2. And it is also not so Arabic, okay? So the only Arabic parts here really, you've got your dates, and then you've got some slight incense, guys. But really, at the end of the day, you probably will hear some people say that, you know, the effect is very close to the original. Don't be distracted by, you know, the Arabic writing, thinking that it might be, you know, too Middle Eastern, because it's not, okay? It's really not. It has the elements of a luminous night, but I mean, that could be a luminous night anywhere, you know, not just the desert. You know, it could be in any city, a nice luminous night, all right? So this is applicable to any culture, anywhere, even here in the West. I don't know why they made this an exclusive, but it's very, very wearable. Now, the big question when it comes to these fragrances is the performance and how this goes, okay? So this fragrance right here, when I did clock it on 3 sprays, this one consistently goes for 6 hours, okay? Consistently for 6 hours. And I would classify this fragrance as a draw-in scent. It doesn't make sense to make this fragrance a loud banger, okay? Because it is sensual, it is spicy and inviting. It will draw people in to want to smell you. So why would this be too loud? It doesn't make sense. So it's not really loud. It's sort of like titrated to be just a draw-in scent. It's around you, maybe 2-3 feet, and it lasts for 6 hours consistent, guys, okay? So I want to tell you, that satisfies me a lot, because 6 hours is pretty damn good for this EDP. And then after that, it starts, you know, going down a bit, sort of like a lingering scent after 6 hours, guys. But definitely you can consistently smell luminous night around you for those 6 hours, and that's with a mask, by the way, okay? So I have a mask on and I can definitely smell this fragrance go through that mask. It's pretty damn good when it comes to performance. So if you like spicy amber wood type fragrances, I think that you're gonna win here, guys. You get a 2-for-1 here in this fragrance, Luminous Night, okay? And again, this is quite limited. So if you don't have a lot of these types of fragrances in your collection, I would say grab one of these, okay? From the Gulf, you know, a Dubai seller, Oman seller, grab it from there. We're not sure if, you know, they're really going to make this a mass production type perfume, but I only spent like 150 on this, so it's really not a big deal. I have 100 ml, like I said, and it is a grabber. It's a really great grabber. I think that the performance for me is very good, and for me, I also like that it's a draw-in type of fragrance. It's not like imposing, it's not too loud, and I think that it's very usable, like date night with the wifey, you know, like you can wear this, clubbing with your friends, you can wear this. It's very, very usable and 100% appealing. Okay, so that is it. That is my review on Dolce & Gabbana The One Luminous Night 100 ml EDP. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you have tried this, and if you have any suggestions on the other Dolce & Gabbana The One flankers. What's your favorite? I want to know in the comments below. I have not tried any of those, guys, okay? So let me know if you like the other ones. I'll look into them, and maybe we can go compare it with Luminous Night. But as of right now, I feel like with these types of flankers, you probably don't need the original, you know? So I don't think I'm gonna get the original anytime soon. And this is a solid release that I think will last me for a while, because it's 100 ml and it's also collectible. So that kind of hit all the boxes for me. I checked all the boxes, and so I ended up ordering a full bottle. That's kind of like how I decide on these things. Again, do not forget to like and subscribe. This is just one of many 2021 videos that I have on my channel. I will link some of them at the end of this video, so make sure to check those links out. And until then, I will see you on the next video. God bless, take care, have a great evening.